Welcome to the Drum Set Shrink podcast. My name is Stefano Ashbridge, and this is a show about drummers, drumming, and the challenges that come with playing the drums.
Auditions are a part of what we do as musicians. Whether you're going out for a local band or a national tour, here are some tips that will help with the process. Find out what's expected of you before the audition. If there are certain songs that they want you to learn, make sure you know them well, including all the changes and breaks. Most likely, the band will judge you by how well you can play their songs. If you really want to make an impression, learn as many of their songs as possible and let them know that you can also play those as well. If they tell you that you don't have to learn the songs note for note, feel free to inject your personality, but keep the essential parts intact. Keep in mind that the parts were most likely written that way and the band is probably used to hearing the songs a certain way. If you'll be playing to pre-recorded music at the audition, make sure you can hear it very well. Make sure there's a monitor nearby or bring in-ears or headphones so that you can clearly hear the music. If given the choice as to when to audition, I tend to either want to go first or last. I figure that if they see a bunch of people that day, it'll be hard to remember everyone, and it's easier to remember the first or the last people to audition. But if you don't have a choice, don't worry about it, just do your best. Make sure you get all the details before the audition. Are they looking for a permanent member or a hired gun? Pay can be a tricky thing to discuss, especially before the audition even happens. But if you're auditioning for a musician for hire situation, I usually ask what the budget is for the musicians on this gig. Make sure you ask what gear you're required to bring, if any, and make sure it's appropriate for what you're auditioning for. Take into consideration what the band looks like. You want to make sure you wear something that makes you look like you fit in. Image can be a big issue, but even if it's not, it can help your chances if you look like you belong there. Your personality goes a long way at auditions. No one wants to be around an unpleasant person. Even if other people are being negative, resist the temptation to join in. Having said that, don't try too hard to please either. Just be yourself. Be on time. No, actually get there early. It shows that you respect their time and gives you enough time to be prepared. If you don't get the gig, try to assess what happened, what you could have done better next time, and don't take it personally. A lot of times the reasons why they go with someone else had nothing to do with you. And lastly, auditions can be a great source for networking with other musicians, both the ones that you're auditioning for and the other musicians that are auditioning with you. Hope this helps.
Thanks for listening. You can find me at drumlessonsinla.com. My name is Stefano Ashbridge. Until next time.